What's up, Christian? How's it going, man? What is up? What is up? Alright, everything should be working. Everything should be in line. Everything should be in order. Let's get started. Whoops, hold on. Alright. Hopefully my mic is not fucking up. But we should be good. Alright, let's go. I need to do this off camera, like, so I can get my free 4-star character. I need to do that. Probably do it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh dear. Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
How you doing, Christian?
Take this.
Yeah, I'm not on Clash as much as well. I just kind of lost taste, you know. I lost momentum with the game, so probably because I've been playing the free play account more often than Clash of Clans itself, and also been playing Stick War Saga as well on my own time, like because the game is actually pretty fucking fun, you know. But yeah, I haven't been playing Clash of Clans as much either. Not even on my main account. I just got the sudden urge of not to play anymore. I don't know. Probably because I focus on all of my time in the free to play and all these other games I just talked about. But it is what it is.
Shadows of fate. Boba, get them! Lightning flash! Delve into destiny, written in the stars. You're toast! Astrite thundercloud! As a good knight should, leave it all to me. Someone needs. Let me scribe. Boba, get them! Lightning flash! Shadows of fate. Let me scribe. Boba, get them! Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Boba, get thunder flash. Lightning flash. Steady.
For 2 weeks? God damn. 4 weeks, I mean. Oh. Only level 2K, 2000. Sounds like how do I say, like, it sounds like commitment. That's what it was. That's what I was looking for.
Lightning flash. As a good knight should. I must leave no. Let me scrub. Out of the frying pan. Someone needs assistance.
I think it's something.
Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy. Take this. Delves into lightning flash. Fate is upon you. Eat this. Bellowing thunder.
Got 12K abusing it now? What the hell?
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Sent it to YouTube. Trying to show off.
Shadows of fate. Boba, get them. Take this. As a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me.
Damn, I had to spend all my resin on this shit. Crazy.
Delves into lightning flash. Nice and written in the stars. You're toast. Take this. As a good knight should. I'll catch. Someone needs. Shadows of fate. Lightning flash.
The Kingsman situation in Marvel Rivals? No, I don't. Kingsman, though. We're talking about the movie Kingsman, right?
I'll catch up.
Oh. A little too close for Noelle to die like that. The YouTuber? Oh, no, I don't. I don't know who Kingsman is. Oh, wait, is it... You're talking about Kingsman, with the Super Monkey Temple icon logo? The Super Monkey logo? Right? it's a Super Monkey temple, right? And it's all golden, a golden Super Monkey, and that's the logo. And his name is Kingsman, right? It's crown. Oh, never mind. I don't know. I have no idea. Do not know.
Add Astro.
Add
Thank you
extra
for
applesauce.
Add Astro.
Yeah, should probably go through all of this. See how much I can get. Guess how many primos I'm gonna get just from this. Oh, interesting one. Probably around 200 actually. Never mind. Just 200 primos, I bet. Still going. My hand's getting tired. My finger game is on point though. Come on. There we go. Got it. 207 primos. That's a lot. 40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament where Sherman Kiesman was kicked out the clashing with his team over strategy and his insistence on playing competitively. Yeah. A little too much, you know? Yeah, alright. That 300 times basically 5, so that's at least 1,500 primos. So hopefully, see how much. For his college? What the fuck? I wish I could just claim all. This is gonna be it. This is gonna take forever. I'm sorry, there was a lot of flashing in the room. You got lost for the first 10 minutes? What the fuck? Did you like... Were you listening the whole time? Were you like not skipping anything? Were you paying attention to the controls? Because if you were, then yeah, I guess I'm not... Don't know what to tell you. People that plays Genshin, they just have to have a natural talent to like to understand their awareness. If you read everything, you understood everything, but still don't know what to do after that, then I'm sorry, your awareness is terrible. I'm just saying, man, your awareness is terrible. Because you need a lot of awareness in Genshin Impact. You just don't know where to go. Really? I'm assuming so, then. Well, the next time you play, you could probably go to your quests and then just follow the quest. That's all you gotta do. And then if you're not sure whether the quest is telling you where to go, you just press the left joystick, and then yeah, it literally just tells you where to go. All right, that's all the achievements. Oh, it doesn't actually say. Whatever. Hey, I got 20 pulls now. Let's go. Let's go pull now. 20,000. No, it gave all the health to my Noel. I didn't want that. And I just realized that this is the wrong spot. God damn it. Alright, give me the weapon, please. Oh, I got that. Ah, come on. I just want to see it gold. Not yet, I guess. Not yet. Ooh, Livonia's Claymore. That's what we want for sure. I feel like I could go higher now. Let's see.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy. Steadiest. Bellowing thunder. Arrows of fate.
Dodge this.
Stand clear. Enhanced cannon will mod. By royal decree, no escape.
This one will be frozen in time. Cool it. What's the hurry?
Ha! Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Dodge this. No rest. Cool it.
Moabs. What did you say Moabs for?
Animal test 60.
Well, you know where to go? Oh, okay. Pause autocorrect? Oh.
Freeze.
Stand clear. Go, go, Barry.
Dodge this. Freeze.
Absorption test. Swirl, mark. Let it rain.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. I summon thee. Animal test 63.
Freeze.
That was a long time ago, and yeah, I didn't really get bored of it. I tried to come into it, but I think I lost my account. I'm not too sure where, and I just didn't have everything again. So I think I did got bored though, for sure. But if anything, I got really bored of BTD6, not BTD2. But I think that's the reason why I didn't play BTD's Battles 2, because it was way too competitive. It demanded the same strategy over and over and over. It was just annoying.
Written in the stars. Nice and spicy. Bellowing thunder. Lightning flash. Steady as stones, as a dutiful maid would.
Yeah. I think I could get it back. I just have to log in through my my PC instead. I think it's through Facebook. I'm not too sure. Whatever it is, I don't really care anymore, to be honest. I spent a lot. I spent like probably under $100 on that game, but that's about it. Yeah, it has so much content now. Like I don't think I can keep up anymore. So, well, if I start right now, I won't be able to keep up at all. There's so much content in there now. It's insane.
Decided by destiny.
Accidentally did yours.
Thunderclap.
What I really want to play is fucking Blues Monkey City 2. I want to play that one day, but I don't know if there's any teasers or like like you know, news that's coming soon in the future. It's been a while too, so I don't know if Blues Monkey City will come out. Blues Monkey City 2.
Absorption test. Oz, reveal thyself. No one escapes my sight. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Dodge this.
Enhanced animal module 7.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Hey! Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Let it rain. Animal test. Not so hard. Get him.
Freeze.
Yeah. By royal decree. Don't break my glasses.
Abyssal Crusader completed. I still have BT6 though, like my account and everything. So it's whatever. Like that's what really matters. BTT2 is like it's good, but like I don't know. I don't like I already got over it, you know, like I'm not really care anymore. Alright, it's our first time on this account to do this.
Odds reveal by absorption test. Swirl. No escape. Hey, yeah. Ha. Nice and spicy. Ha. Ja. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ha. Ha. Tch. Huh. Tch. I'm the frying pan. Ah.
No rest for the.
No one escapes my sights. Animal test 60 by royal decree. Eat this! I must leave no. Let me scribe. Fate is upon you. Bellowing thunder. Lightning slash.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
As a good knight should. Delves into destiny.
Freeze.
Lightning slash.
Dodge this.
Let me scribe.
Freeze.
Take this. Delves into.
Dodge this.
So good so far.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Booba, get them! Animal hypostasis, wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Odds reveal! Nice and spicy! Stand clear! No escape! Absorption test. Booba, get them! By royal decree. Unexpected. Bet you can't keep up with must.
Ow.
Training.
I'm gonna have to retry that. I don't have a healer.
Go, go, bear! Nice and spicy! Animal test 6308. Swirl, mark, wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. Ha. 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 thyself. Booba, get them! Go, go, bear! Absorption test. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Let it rain. Eat this! Ratio animal hypostasis emulate. You got.
Come on, man. Ah, man, the damage to the fucking range. I'm gonna try this. Maybe I can kill him faster.
Go, go, bear! Out of the frying pan. Enhanced animal.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee. Get him. Booba, get them. Animal test 6308. Nice and spicy. Yeah, absorption test. No one escapes my sight. Go, go, Baron Bunny. You're toast. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear. By royal decree.
I got both of them. Fuck.
Animal test 6308. Huh. I'll catch up.
Freeze.
Let me scribe. Ha!
Oh, so sorry.
Decided by destiny. Take this!
Dodge this.
Thunderclap! Shadows of... As a dutiful maid would. Steady as...
Freeze.
Let me scribe. Lightning flash!
Again with this shit? What the hell, man?
Stand clear. A minor error.
Ow, wow, wow,
Let it
wow.
rain. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Those stupid guns are so annoying.
Into the fire. Animal hypostasis emulation.
No rest for the...
Go, go, tired. By royal decree. Nice and spicy. I summon thee. This realm
Damn.
is no home for a princess. Need to make adjustments.
Ah, fuck, dude.
No, did I ruin?
This is so fucking dumb, man. Can't do any... Can't fucking heal, dude. All members, yeah, fuck it, just do that. Can't heal, man. Why is that all fucking, like, minigun machines, man? It's so annoying. It's constantly, like, draining your HP.
You're toast. Out of the frying pan. Oz, reveal thyself. Enhanced animal module 74. Nice and spicy.
for the wicked.
Animal test 6308.
There we go.
I'll catch up. I must leave.
Dodge this.
Delves into death.
Cool it.
Take this! Shadows of fate!
Dodge this.
Lightning flash! Written in the stars! Let me scrub!
Don't get frostbite.
Time to clean up!
This thing is super tanky, dude. God damn it, man. It would be a flaw, but no, it is. I mean, it would have been like 9 stars, but nope. I just won't be able to do it this time because they brought this in here.
Take this! Leave my space!
I think it's way too tanky. There's not much I can do. I need learner damage or even beat this thing. Don't have none of that.
Cool it.
Lightning flash! Shadows of...
This thing is not even like annoying. It's just like it does no damage.
Let me scry.
That's the worst part about it. It does no damage. So Manoa can't unlock her full potential.
It's upon you.
Dodge this.
Delves into...
Oh, so sorry.
As a dutiful maid would.
Really? I thought it was gonna run away from me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Freeze.
It seems like it wants to overload itself with fire. I don't have no fire at all. No prio.
Bellowing thunder.
This sucks.
I'll catch up.
I'll give up. I don't really care. Wasting too much time on that shit. At least I got what I wanted. Well, not really wanted, but like, at least what I got a few items I got, I guess, at least. 100 primos. Alright, Kokomi. What you got? The post-war, you could say, yes.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a F2P ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. Recently, the remnants of the F2P forces have been unusually active.
F2P?
We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the F2P. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this...
Frozen.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Your nice and spicy lightning flash. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Flash free.
Delves into death. Boba, get them! Someone needs assistance. Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy. Take this!
Let's end this quickly.
I'll catch up. I can patch myself.
Oh, shit.
Let me scrub. As a good knight should.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Time to fulfill my duty.
You can't run.
Nice and spicy.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run.
This is actually pretty intense. Inazuma's always got good fights. Oh shit.
Take this. Fate is upon you. Eat this.
Don't be a killjoy.
Leave it up to me. As a dutiful maid will. I must leave no stone unturned. Lightning flash! Shadows of nice and spun bellowing thunder.
The loneliness of death.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see! Oh, wow! This is a whole book! Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well. Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Sword? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people. Someone needs assistance.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something? Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about 2 things and 2 things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
This guy is living a life.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to act.
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a...
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and planned...
Wait, for real? You're
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together for...
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Hey there! What you talking?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about...
No, let's not mention it. She's one of our closest advisors. For all we know...
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Her Excellency should be
okay.
present. Head straight over if you wish.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the villa.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on what? I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have?
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone take them away.
Wait! Kokomi! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal act. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet, he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked. Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you... But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant... If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have...
Of course! I can explain it. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took... And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hand.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time, but on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose.
It has been brought to my attention, yet. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to... But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were...
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of... However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you I also have a few new things to...
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands... Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Gotcha! This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp.
Looks pretty heavily...
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder. If we managed to discreetly set the gunpowder alight, they'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely
Well, here's the
impaired.
thing. My chapter is level 90,
Use
so
the environment
we got
against
this.
them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist.
That will depend on our assessment of our own. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would... If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, there's the swordfish captain I know. It's decided then. Let's fight this. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retreat.
Yori knows I'm here.
Delves into death at the frying pan. Rust and reeve it. Steady as stone. Decided by destiny.
No escape.
You're toast. Race. Boba, get them.
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
I'll put you on hot. Let's move.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Nice and spicy.
You can't run. Well, that all you got?
Hold the line.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Roast and dry.
Take that. At the frying pan. Written in the stars.
Well, you get it together. Miscalculated.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution.
I beg to differ.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the... let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true...
All right. Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little bit... Oh, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. Kokumi! Kokumi! We found the...
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods of food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome... By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. So the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could... We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go.
Don't worry. I had already, in my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a... If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think...
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh?
Nothing. Come on. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all...
Got it! First we...
Scry the sky. We could do with some more...
Let's get down to business.
My goods. Thank you, Your Excellency. You see,
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any course. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some...
But...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
Apology.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishment. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou... I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fight, if we reconcile with them, the god who once protected—
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful.
I know, it's just—
I appreciate your concerns.
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be fancy meeting you at a place. Do you know? My daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, I mean, just look at Her Excellency.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh, Your Excellency?
What the fuck?
Isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to Are you alright? Me too.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items.
Oh, we retrieved those already.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just...
I see. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be...
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which...
Great! See you tomorrow, then! Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. How is she still not here? Do you think... Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just...
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't... Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the...
I apologize.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
Fuck's sake, Paimon.
It's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps be constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through.
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that for me? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
It looks like there's a way in... Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she... Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. Let's track down that book and help her... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's a diary. That's a diary, yeah.
Give it here!
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
100% a diary.
It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a bookmark. the other books have one. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well, Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you...
Kokomi? Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around. You sure? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. All right.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see? What time is it?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to
Not really.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the...
Oh, how much energy will that take?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two,
That's great! We'll be...
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, none of us can know what the... Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one... Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to... I still have no further leads regarding the issue of and I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peak.
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally... During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right?
Oh,
come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight.
okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to...
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions...
Sounds promising. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. You actually came back. I thought you'd abandon...
Nuh-uh! We would never run from a fight!
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days, do you remember what the most important thing is to the resist... You got that right? So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a... I'll answer your questions, but only if you...
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that. You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand, Captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui.
Oh.
It did it.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing We are the resistance. Everything hint we can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't. Yeah, everything you said just now. Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission? I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too...
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer. What are we gonna do? This is really... The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier. I think I understand what Kozen means. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe, and I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and...
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow. peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events...
Whoa, let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attacks. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one!
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward, both for Watatsumi Island and... But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing? Excellent! It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we...
Yes, where you dealt my forces, but before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today.
Seems reasonable. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay tax.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe.
Negotiations seem to be...
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. And the same has been true for your people on arrival. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island... Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally...
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum!
Comrades, never trust the Cujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Cujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
What the fuck, dude?
Kokomi! Which scenario number is
The last one. But hold off for— Stand down, Tadakatsu! Rest assured, I am fully aware of your Madam Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe you, Owata—
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished you two. Here, now! Speak. Collusion with the Fatu—
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion.
That's enough. When we return, might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining. So...
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma. One day, I will hunt them. We bear responsibility. My sincere apologies.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryo Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your
It seems that I must act. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryo Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be...
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was... I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get...
Your Excellency!
I have already been informed on the You believe the Tenryo Commission to be Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryo Commission plot. Yet, this was...
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have... I want to keep fighting. I
understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the During the war, there were highs and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not you. It was largely an oversight on my part.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing.
Very well. Then I hereby declare that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. Neutralizing you and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will...
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who... It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging... I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time. All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons...
Yes, ma'am. From now on, thank you for this opportunity.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to... Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, but I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations. I have a long way to go. But in short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island?
I'll keep this close.
there 5? Might be 4. Oh, there we go.
I'll keep this close.
Let me scrap. Leave it up to me.
Take it! Out of the frying pan. Lightning flash!
Shadows of fate.
Get them!
I must leave.
Is this an answer from this world?
No. Oh shit.
Nice and spicy!
Leave it all to me.
Ow. That does a shit ton of damage. Oh fuck. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh shit.
Delve into destiny. Steady as.
Take that!
Oh my god, fighting it near the water is so annoying.
Fate is upon you. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Is there a way to go up there?
Lightning flash! Eat this! Bellowing thunder! Delves into... Goba! Get...
Really?
Shadows of... Lightning flash!
Cut down. Like this.
Decided by destiny. Goba, get them! Take this!
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
End you! Fall before me!
Nice and spicy!
You win this battle.
A reward on the road.
I'm missing another ceiling, I'm assuming. Of course it is. What? What the fuck, man? Oh my god! This is totally not pissing me off, but whatever. So that's switching the whole time too. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my god. How do I fix this? There we go.
Is this an answer from this world?
Take this! In the name of...
This world... A reward on the road.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, wonderful.
Going on for 2 hours. We could do one more story quest and then call it a day. Oh, Ito. Ito's out. Fuck it. Let's go say hello to Ito.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said,
he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this up. No problemo! This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no...
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. Thank you. I will await your return.
What is up, Golden Soul?
Well, let's start asking around on the streets.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well...
Wait, you mean he already had a...
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, then.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He couldn't...
Huh? How can you be so sure?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the street. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so he was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing... In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's... So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequence.
Thanks for the info. Whoop.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized. At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo-Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here.
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of...
how much Mora?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission. If Arataki Ito is successfully...
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even...
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting... Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. Don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little blue
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just...
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him?
But how could he do that after the blue Oni's sacrifice?
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it.
Wait! Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength.
Ignactus.
Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at...
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky! But also, thanks!
Pretty much, Noctis. That's how Arataki Ito is basically is.
Island and start looking for Ito! According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight? According to Detective Sango, there's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just a... Wait, could that be him? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. It'll save a lot of hassle.
Beans!
Most of your friends doesn't have brains, bruh.
What should we do?
Don't be alarmed. It's just my
My allergies acting up. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
They don't have brains. Mobile engines?
Hey, whoa, take it easy. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Yep, that's right. Me. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low.
Yeah, but nabbing people?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves. Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so...
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring...
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop.
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like, so just give Uncle Ito...
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Huh? What are you
talking? Come on, just play along.
Uncle Ito? Ew.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rocks.
Okay. If you say...
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took it. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryo Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling, if you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for him.
What should we do?
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so come with me. Saves you worrying that I might... You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, the grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shapes. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's... Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to.
And
I'll
it's
show
raining.
you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're...
Oh. Anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make... And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real...
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me... there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet...
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take... Look! You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto! Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like my... This is the one! This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find... Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But, size isn't everything in a beetle fight. Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its... Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars... Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was...
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one! What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about it, but the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure. Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once and...
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference with...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know? I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to... Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right!
Oh, no! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe to end this losing
Crimson
streak of mine.
Alright, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That thing caught on quick.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong, but it's...
Alright, little guy. Use your super Paimon training!
That's a real thing now.
No. I can't believe...
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be...
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor was... I know a real beetle trainer when I see one.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too. Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle... This is for you,
Huh? For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But...
Of course we will. Trust me. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friend.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect...
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you?
Bruh.
I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do it, and not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm, real...
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, I have my own reasons for lying about it. And I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs.
So why in the world would you say that you were the cop?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the...
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we...
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things...
So, is the story from the...
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, but the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to. Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions. First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, Ugh, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was...
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it. Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't... My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence. That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him, so he knows you're...
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time.
Yep, Paimon too! Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on...
So, you... Alright. I knew you'd be reasonable. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so, be ready for anything.
Don't worry about...
Alright, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp.
Alright, we'll continue next time. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys later. If you're still here, knock this. Have a good one. Peace.